Hello everyone, my name is Tanner Murray. This is my P2 Vision assignment, and I will be introducing to you the current credo of my company and the changes I have made to it. This here is the credo of Kova Engineering. As you can see, it's not laid out like the BHAG format tells us, with a core purpose and core values and core visions, so a little bit of minor differences. They do have their core values listed at the bottom. The major difference I see between what this credo says and what the format says is that they have their goal listed as a kind of vague entity. So rather than describing yourself as wanting to be the best engineering consulting company, you want to add a bit more of a vivid example. So I'm going to make the changes of laying out a more structured vision, core purpose, core values, and big, hairy, audacious goal. So to make one motive, one idea, one driving influence for the company, I created their own little core ideology called a collective influential company of professionals that improves the company's reputation through their action. I developed this by combining a lot of the principles listed in their credo and kind of mashing them together into one streamlined single entity. So in line with the current core ideology, I made a list of core values. Core values are a set of principles that align with your core ideology. First off, I chose honesty, and as a company that does structural integrity certifications, having a lot of honesty and transparency when doing your inspections is very important. Hard work to me is always one of the main driving forces in a company that wants to succeed. As well, with hard work, you must have commitment into the company. You must put your time into it to get a good result out. And involvement, you must be willing to put yourself out there to learn new things, to admit when you're wrong, part of honesty too, I suppose. And last of all, adherence is like following these core principles, living by them, working by them, and just utilizing them in general. Now, according to the BHAG format, I did not want to make my core purposes achievable goals. I wanted to make them kind of mountains we're constantly climbing, but we'll never get to the top, just to add for a constant improvement upon these purposes. Having unparalleled customer service to clients is one of the main factors for Kova. We rely a lot on our reputation and our reputation to our clients. And for the last two core purposes, we want to exceed customer expectation on all projects. As an industry leader, we're going to want to exceed these expectations so we can increase the standard of excellence for the industry. So in line with the BHAG format, I made two goals, each very achievable within a certain time period. And the first one is just constantly and always assisting employee growth. And the second one is never stunting that growth, is letting each employee reach their full potential. Although it's very expensive and time consuming, it is still an investment. Training these individuals to succeed at their job will not only allow them to enjoy their job, it'll also allow for company growth. So for my innovative improvements, I came up with two ideas that really reflect the BHAG goals that I lined out. My first idea was an apprenticeship training style in all factions of the company. So I believe that this training method really lets the older, more experienced vets give the new up-and-coming employees a chance to get a head start and learn all the tricks that they know beforehand. This brings the new employee up to speed and allows them to build off those building blocks with a foundation already. My second idea was constantly investing into the workplace environment and making changes or improvements to each office to really reduce complacency and kind of inspire the creative thinking. A lot of the Silicon Valley companies are doing that nowadays. So I believe these two innovational ideas will help achieve our big, hairy, audacious goal. And with that, I'd like to say thank you for listening to my presentation. It was a slice.